Hello there, Server from 17 once again, introducing you to my Modern Warfare 3 Veteran Difficulty video walkthrough. This is the final mission of Act 3 and the end of the game. It is entitled Dust to Dust. And on this level, Yuri and Price are going to be killing Makarov. You're both kitted up in bomb gear, armor like Jack Bauer or Army of Two or Hurt Locker or Fatman or Metal Gear Solid 2, whatever you want to call it. You're heavily armored and you have a light machine gun. One thing I will say though, if you try to play this like you are a juggernaut and not use cover, you will die really quickly, because it turns out on Veteran, it's just as hard in juggernaut armor as it is normally. The only difference is you take a few extra bullets damage and you can't lay down. You cannot go prone. So the best thing to do on this early section is push forward, take out the cars if you can, use the cover. If you're shooting at long distance with a light machine gun, make sure you burst fire it. It'll just make a hell of a lot more sense when you're playing. And just be intelligent, do not get delusions of grandeur because of your armor and everything. It's not really armor, it's just a visual makeover, nothing more, and a couple extra bullets. That being said, I have split this video into two pieces because the second part is inside the hotel, the first part is outside, and the first part is very easy. This is very simple. When you go inside, it gets significantly more difficult. As far as last levels go though, this is a fun one. It's not so much difficult as it is enjoyable, and after you beat it you will get your achievement. So just keep your chin up, keep pushing forward, and you shouldn't have that much of an issue with any of it. One thing I will say is I had a lot of trouble commentating over this. This is actually the third time I've tried to do it, so it's a bit of a pain in the arse when bit of a pain in the arse when you record 6 minutes worth of commentary to go back and realise that the mic wasn't working correctly, and it's something as silly as the jacks are so sensitive that plug into my laptop that if I don't twist them a little bit, they go half volume and it makes the voice sound all swimmy. And as soon as I get my first paycheck from YouTube with the ad revenue that I've been getting, because I've now got a small partnered account, hopefully it'll be a nice little installment that I can put towards getting a better mic, and we will pretty much be in the end of the guerrilla stage of my YouTube career, where I'm using a less than optimum headset, and then everything will be up to the highest quality it can physically get. Because my picture quality is pretty much the best you can get right now. The gameplay is pretty decent, I think. The only thing lacking is the quality of the microphone, so once I get that, I'll hit the trifecta, and I'll hopefully have some of the finest content on YouTube, which is an exciting prospect. But keep walking through this section. You've got plenty of flashbang grenades, you've got plenty of normal grenades. If you get into any tough situations, feel free to use them. It's not like you're going to need them for anything later on. The top of these stairs is the end of the game. It's a massive room that takes a while to do because it is quite challenging. But be careful as you push into this atrium. There's a lot of cover, but there's also a lot of guys that will come down the escalators. And if they catch you when you're not in cover, they'll do so much damage, it's not even funny. And you can only take so much when you're in the juggernaut armor, so do not push it. But now that's been done, we have to move forward, and you'll notice you move really, really slow. Nothing you can do, but as soon as you get near the escalators, this is going to happen. And right now, I should be dying, but luckily enough, the armor is so useful at taking damage for you. I managed to survive that little encounter. But the main reason I had to do that is because you can't lay down when you're in the armor, so the best thing would be to trip the spawn and maybe be closer to a better piece of cover. I didn't realise I was going to set it off then. I thought you had to go up the escalator, but I was wrong. Anyhow, when you are up here, you're going to be pushing forward once again, and you're going to be making your way to an elevator. This section is very simple because the enemies don't have that much cover, and you'll notice Yuri is full on hitting the gas. He's about as aggressive as it gets. He's rushing forward. He's causing some real trouble for them. He's not killing much, but he's putting pressure on, and that's all that matters. And as you come through, make sure you burst fire the light machine gun or you're not going to hit shit. It's got a lot of recoil, which is ironic because light machine guns in real life are so heavy they don't have hardly any recoil. Use this time to reload and then move forward towards the elevator. And there's a bit of a long sequence in this elevator because you and Yuri are going to talk to each other. You're going to get attacked by a helicopter, but it's not much of a boss fight, seeing as how all you have to do is shoot it quite a lot and it dies. And you're going to be taking off the armor in a moment, so if you've been wanting to lay down, you're going to be able to do that for the next section. But that's something you're going to see in the next video, so I'll talk about that a little bit later then. there is the helicopter anyhow. You can shoot it as soon as it turns up, and your level of accuracy with this weapon will indicate how quickly you can kill it. I have never died on this moment, so you shouldn't either. I don't think it's really challenging at all. And when you kill it, it hits you and it damages your armor. So if you were wondering why he takes off this lovely win button of a Juggernaut suit, it's because, well, Yuri's on fire and our windshield's been cracked apparently. But that is the end of the first section of this video. The next section is when things really heat up and it actually becomes challenging. But I will see you in that part of this video, because this is all going to be talking, this is all going to be expositional. And there's your checkpoint for the next moment. All you have to do here is jump across to the other elevator before it falls. There's going to be some more dramatic shit happening, nothing too interesting, nothing too difficult. And I will resume this conversation in the next and final video. So as per usual, people, thanks for watching. I hope the guides helped. And let's get this shit done, shall we? You take care now.